Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I'm Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Neil, where I'm about to fight a 2,000-point battle between my Dark Angels and Jason's Adeptus Custodes. So the story that we've got going on here is that the Dark Angels were operating in this sector of this system, looking for information that they didn't feel like sharing with the rest of the Crusade as they were operating under the auspices of Guilliman, going forth to try to reclaim the Sector Nihilus. But the Adeptus Custodes also had information that perhaps there was some heretical activity going on in this planet, and they moved in to try to go handle the situation for the Crusade when they were confronted by the Dark Angels telling them to turn back. The Golden Host does not take orders from anyone other than perhaps Guilliman, and certainly the Emperor himself. So they were not inclined to listen to the Dark Angels' insistence that they stay away and not come any closer. So the Dark Angels, when they didn't hear the completely the requests that they were giving there, the Dark Angels decided that they needed to stop them from going any further, and the Adeptus Custodes decided to show who the true might of the Emperor is. So that is the story that we've got going on here. We are going to be playing the mission Death and Zeal from the Nachmund tournament packet that is here. This is mission 32, if you're looking for it there. Essentially, there are 5 objectives on the table, 1 in the middle of each table quarter, and 1 in the center over here. It is hold 1, hold 2, and hold more for 4, 8, and 12 points per turn, because that's how the changes with the Nachmund versus the previous missions that we've been playing. Also, you will score points for something called Direct Assault, which is the secondary primary, if you will. Essentially, what happens is at the end of each player's turn, the players whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they satisfy one of the following conditions, or 3 victory points if they satisfy both. The first one is they control every objective on the every objective marker on the battlefield, or they've controlled at least one objective marker that they did not control at the start of their turn. Or that, and the second thing that they could try to accomplish there is they control, they destroy at least one enemy unit that was in range of an objective marker at the start of their turn. So essentially, if you kill a unit off of an objective, you can score 2 points, or you can score 2 points if you control an objective that you didn't control at the beginning of your turn. Or you will also score those if you control every objective on the table. And then if you do both of those things, you will score 3 points at the end of the turn. So that is the primary mission. We also have our actual secondaries that we've chosen. I have chosen Stubborn Defiance, the Dark Angel one, holding on to an objective. To the last, those units will be my Deathwing Knights, my Deathwing Terminators, and my Redemptor Dreadnought. And then I've also chosen Retrieve Nachmund Data, which is similar to Retrieve Octarius Data, but just in the new edition. RND instead of Rod. So my opponent has chosen Grind Them Down, so you'll be trying to kill more of me than I'm killing of him. And he's also chosen Stand Vigil, which is a Custodes Custodes specific one. He scores 3 points. If he controls more neutral zone objectives than I do. He's also chosen Investigate Signals, which will require him to try to get into the is it an action, right, for the center?
It's 6 inches from the center.
6 inches to the center,
and I have to do an action, and you can't be.
And I can't be within 6 inches. Yeah, within 6 inches of the center. So it's going to be a big old battle, as you can see here, for the center. So we'll see how that all pans out. So those are going to be our secondaries. That's the primary, as I just told you there. So that's the story. That is the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Dark Angels, I'll be running a Ravenwing Outrider detachment and a Deathwing Vanguard detachment. Leading off the Outrider detachment, we have a Talonmaster. We have 3 3-man bike squads. We have an attack bike squad and a Ravenwing Apothecary. Leading off the Deathwing Vanguard detachment, we have another Talonmaster. We have a 2-man Deathwing Command Squad. We have a Redemptor Dreadnought. We have a 10-man Deathwing Terminator Squad. And last but not least, we have a 10-man Deathwing Knight Squad. And for the Adeptus Custodes, he'll be running a battalion detachment. Leading off that detachment, we have Trajan, we have a Knight Centura, and we have a Shield Captain. We have three-man squads of Custodian Guard. We have a 5-person Prosecutor squad. We have a 6-man squad of Alaris Terminators. We have a 6-man squad of Venatari. And last but not least, we have a 6-man squad of Veritas Praetors. Going over deployment here for the Dark Angels, I've got a squad of bikers over here. They've got an attack bike right there behind them. Up front here, I've got half of my Terminator squad because they've been combat squatted. Up front over here, there are 4 Thunderhammer Storm Shields and a Lightning Claw in there. We then have my Redemptor behind them. We've got my command squad in the center over there with a Thunderhammer Storm Shield and a Power Sword Stormbolter. We then have my Ravenwing Apothecary behind them. And we have my 10-man Deathwing Knight squad over on the left side over here. Back in the back here, we've got another bike squad. This squad has a plasma gun in it. We have the other half of the 10-man Terminator squad over here on the objective. They have 2 Cyclone missile launchers, 2 Thunderhammer Storm Shields, and then a Power Fist Stormbolter bro. We have the two what are they called? Talamasters over here. This one over here, the one with the hood and the hoods and the book there, he's going to be my Warlord. And then we have my last bike squad over on this side. Going over deployment now for the Adeptus Custodes. We've got his bike squad over on this side. We've got the two what are they called?
2 3-man Custodian.
3-man Custodian Guard squads over here, along with Trajan behind them. We've got the Knight Centura in the center over there. And then we have the Shield Captain behind them over here. We have the 6 Venatari over there. We have the prosecutors in the back here on the objective, and then we have a last 3-man Custodian Guard squad over on the table, or on the edge of the deployment zone over on this side. In Deep Strike Reserve, my opponent has kept his Alaris Terminators. So that is going to be deployment. We will now roll off to see who will have first turn. 2-1, it will be the Dark Angels going first here. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn number 1. All right, movement for the Dark Angels here on turn number 1. My Terminators stayed still where they were. These guys advanced, just kind of shuffled around a bit over here so they can get their 5-up invul save. Why not? These guys just moved up into this position over here, and they are going to retrieve Nachmund data for me. So I need to roll on this, which we will do after I show you your movement here. We then have, he advanced up over here, but Dark Angels, obviously, they can shoot even if they advance. My Deathwing Knights advanced, as did my 5-man Terminator squad over here. They rolled a 1 for their advance, so I had to spend a CP to reroll because I want to get them on the objective over there so that they could hold that with their objective secured over there. Redemptor just moved up into position over here, as did the command squad and my Apothecary. He advanced over here, staying within 3 inches of him to protect him. And then these guys, he advanced as well around over here. These guys advanced onto the objective back over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so into the shooting phase now. My attack bike over here is going to fire everything into his bikes. My opponent then spent 4 CP. He's going to spend 2 CP on Arcane Genetic Alchemy because the unit has more than 3. It costs 2 CP. Essentially, it's transhuman, so I can only wound on 4 pluses. He is also going to spend 2 CP on the Emperor's Auspice because there's more than 4 in the unit. It's cost 2 CP. It means that I cannot reroll anything when shooting into them. So, here we go. I'm going to have the Multi-Melter first. He's going to be 2 shots here, hitting on 4s because he advanced. Not getting either of them. Okay, can't re-roll. And then here comes the bolters. 1 hit because it's not... oh, no, -1 to hit because they advance. Yeah. Damn. Ooh, dang. Nothing there. So now my Talent Master over here, my Warlord, he has the Arbiter's Gaze. He's going to fire into the Venatari back over there. I'm going to use the twin heavy bolters first. So these are going to be 4 shots hitting on 2s because Arbiter's Gaze means he always hits on 2s. All right, 1 miss there. Strength 5, toughness 5, so looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds at AP -2 because of it.
Arm save is 2, goes to a 4-up invul.
4-up invul. Makes 1, fails 1, 2 damage.
2 damage.
And then the twin assault cannon is going to fire 12 shots hitting on 2s. That is going to be 1 miss over there, 2 misses. There we go, statistical. Strength 6, so 3s to wound on these ones. That is going to be 3 misses there. So it's going to be 3, 6, 7 wounds. AP -2, 4 up saves. Making 3 of them, so that's going to be 4, so that's going to kill 2 guys. So kill 2 guys. My Terminator squad back over here. The one guy over here is not in range of that squad of these guys back over here, the Custodian Guards. He's not in range and unfortunately cannot draw line of sight to the bikers without going over this piece of obscuring terrain in the middle. But this guy is just in range of that first Custodian Guard squad I showed. So we're going to go with the Cyclone missile launchers here. They stood still, so he's going to be hitting on 2s because of Dark Angels getting +1 to hit when they stay still. So that's going to be 2 hits. Strength 8, so looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be no wounds there. Oof. And this Talonmaster here is going to fire into the Custodian Guard squad over there. So we're going to go with the heavy bolters first. 3s to hit because he does not have the Arbiter's Gaze there, so he's -1 to hit because he advanced. So that's going to be 3 hits. Strength 5, looking for 4s to wound. Getting 1 wound over there. AP -2. +1 because of the storm shield if you're putting on him. Shield. Yep, 3 up on that guy. Makes it. And then the twin assault cannon as well, hitting on 3s. Okay, strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 at AP -2, +1.
Is it 2 damage?
1 damage apiece.
1 damage.
So you can do 3 at a time.
3 ups?
Yep, 3 ups on him. Oh, down to 1 wound. And he is good. Now into my Redemptor over here. He is going to fire the Heavy Flamer and his Storm Bolters into the Custodian Guard over here. And he's going to put the Macroplasma and the Icarus Bod into the Flyboys back over there. So we're going to go with, let's go with the Heavy Flamer first. Why not? So this is going to be... actually, you know what? No, we're going to go with the Storm Bolters first. May as well. So these are going to be 4 here. 4 shots each, because it's 2 Storm Bolters. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Oh, pretty good. Okay, that's going to be all hits. Strength 4, though, so wounding on 5s. Okay, not as great. So that's going to be 3 there. AP nothing, so it's going to be 3 2-up saves. Making them all. And the Heavy Flamer. Only 1 shot. That is a wound though. Strength 5, toughness 5. 3-up save. Makes it. Alright, and now we're going to shoot the plasma into the Venatari over there. I am going to supercharge. I'm not going to supercharge. I am going to spend a CP on Weapons of the Dark Age because I want to keep him alive. He is one of my 2 the last, so I don't want him to die. So I think the 1 CP to get the 3 damage, which would still pop them without having to risk hurting myself, is probably a good idea. So heavy D6 shots. It's going to be 3 shots coming in here. These are going to be hitting on 3s. That is going to be 1 hit. Wow, that's a good thing I didn't do the supercharge in there. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be a wound. AP -5 because it's the Devastator Doctrine.
4 up invul.
4 up invul. No, that's going to go through. Going to spend a CP to reroll it. No, so it's still going to go through and kill a guy. And then we've got the Icarus Pods. It's going to be 1 shot. That does hit. Strength 7, so 3 to wound. That is a wound. AP minus, I think, 1 second. -2 because of Devastator Doctrine.
4 up.
4 up. Makes it. And then the bike squad over here, because they can advance and shoot, are going to fire into the bikes because they're the only ones they can see through the window. Always got to roll your dice. Hitting on 4s because they advanced over there. And then looking for 5s to wound. Nothing. So maybe you didn't need to roll your dice. All right, so that's going to be the end of the Dark Angels turn here. I do control an objective that I did not control at the beginning of my turn, which will score me 2 points. I did not kill a unit off of any objectives over there, so that'll score me 2 points for that. Technically now I also control this objective because if you control any objective at the end of your command phase with an objective secured unit, you control it until your opponent takes it away from you. So technically I do control this objective until my opponent takes it away from me, but I mean I'm probably going to stick on this anyway because I need it for Stubborn Defiance anyway. But yeah, so I scored the 2 points for the direct assault there, and I think that might be it. So we will come back to you after a movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 1. I actually have to roll for retrieve Nachman data over here, RND. So let's see if the RNG is working for retrieve Nachman data here. RNG for the RND. So I have to roll equal to or less than the number of models inside there, unless they were troops, but they are not troops. They are bikers. So I need to roll a 3 or less. No, on the 5, I don't score. I don't get the tally for that one. So that will not go to me over there. So we will come back to you, like I said, after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes. All right, movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 1. Should say we're going to start off actually with command phase activities that he did. Trajan, with part of his warlord trait, shuffled around his martial katas so that he is now in Rendax. Because that is his chosen one, he is going to be benefiting from both stances from it, which is pretty nice. But then during the command phase, he spent 1 CP on Esteemed Amalgam on these guys, which changed them from Emperor's Chosen to Shadow Keepers. So it'll give them the benefit of the Shadow Keepers traits as opposed to Emperor's Chosen. He also spent 1 CP on Martial Discretion on this 3-man squad over here to give them the, what's it called? Martial Salvis. Stance number, which one?
1.
Stance 2 on Salvis over there instead of using the Rendax on them, which is what he wanted to do there. So then he started moving, which these guys just moved up over here. Everyone along the middle here just moved up closer towards the center. He advanced up over on this side, but he does have the Warlord trait, Swift as the Eagle.
He has a Commander trait.
Captain Commander trait, Swift as the Eagle, for 15 points to allow him to advance and charge, which is pretty good. The sisters, what are they called? Prosecutors back over here. They stayed back there on the objective. These guys moved up over this way. And then these guys advanced up over here onto the objective to sit on over there. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Starting out with the squad back over here is going to fire into my 5-man Terminator squad over here. So
just 2 shots from
the Guardian Spears. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength 4. So 4 is to wound. No wound there. My bad, I double-clicked, lost a clip there, but these guys are shot into my 5-man Terminator squad as well. They are in the double-tap stance from Salvis with their auric weapons here. We've already done the hits for it. He hit everything after a few rerolls from Trajan over there because he's within 6. Strength 4. All strength 4, so 4 is to wound.
And we're going to reroll 1s for Trajan.
Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. All right, we'll come back to you with that. All right, so we got 7 wounds over here. All are AP -1, 2 damage, but they are all in cover over there. So we're just going to do 2-up saves for all these guys. Making them all. Woo! And then the same unit over here is going to fire into them as well. No double tap because they don't have that stance. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. All right, that's going to be all hits. Wounding on 4s. That is going to be 1, 2. Oh, rerolling 1 because of Trajan. That's going to be another hit there. So that's a wound there. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. Again, 2-up saves. Failing 1 of them. So they are within range of my apothecary there. So 6-up, feel no pains. None there. So they're going to be 1 guy down to 1 wound. And now Trajan's going to fire into the unit over here. He can reroll because of himself. It's one of the few that can. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength 4 again. That's going to be 1 wound.
Rendax. He does have Emperor's Chosen Rendax.
Oh, that's right. Rendax.
So he can reroll a single hit or wound.
Reroll a single hit or wound.
Nope.
Oh, so that's just going to be the 1 wound over there. These are going to be, it's AP -1 again?
Yep.
So 2 up.
His is AP -2.
Oh, no, his is AP -2, and I put the wounds on my guy without a Storm Shield there. So he's going to have a 3-up save. No, fails that one. Damage is 2.
Damage is 2.
All right. Looking for, what is it?
What'd you roll?
Oh, it was AP -1.
You're good.
Oh, it was AP -1. Yeah. So I got the 2 there. So he's actually fine. And now his bikers here are going to fire everything into my Terminators over here. We're going to do 4 out of the 6 so far. So that's going to be, what is that? 36. No, 4 is going to be 48. 48 shots out of the 72 that are going into them over there.
Dice.
So yeah, we are hitting on 2s. And then these are going to be rerolls from Trajan over here. So he's going to have 1 miss total out of the 48. And then these are going to be strength 4, so looking for 4s to wound. This is honestly how you take care of Deathwing Terminators. Oh, got 1 more there. Yep.
And we'll reroll.
Rerolling concentration. All right, so it was 30 wounds from that first volley over there. So looking for 2-ups. Coming through here. We got 1, 2.
Looks like 5 total.
3, 4, 5. Fails there. 6 up, feel no pains. Right, 1 damage apiece?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 damage apiece. So 5 up, 6 up, feel no pains. Nope, feeling all of them. So that's going to kill a guy, put a guy on 2 wounds left. And here come the last 24 shots. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling.
Okay.
And then 4s to wound. 1 re-roll to roll. And then we've got 16 wounds from the other one there. Looking for 2-up saves. Failing 1, 2 of them. And then we've got fill faces to feel no burns. No, he is going to go down. All right, so into the assault phase, his Knight Centura is going to charge into my 2-man Terminator squad that I've got left over there. They're going to be in. Bikes over here are going to charge into all 3 of my guys over here. They're going to be in with a 5. 3-man squad here is going to charge into my Terminator squad. They'll be in with a 9. This 3-man squad is going to charge into my Deathwing Knights. They'll be in. And then his shield captain is going to charge into my Talonmaster. I'm going to spend a CP to Overwatch. Because he has the Arbiter's Gaze, the Arbiter's Gaze always hits on 2s, including in Overwatch. So he'll be hitting on 2s in Overwatch here. So these are going to be the twin heavy bolters first. Hitting on 2s. Going to be 1 miss there. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 wounds at AP minus 2. So 4 ups. Failed 1 of them, so that's going to be 2 damage to him over there.
Feel no pain for superior.
Feel no pain because he's superior creation. Nope, feels those pains. And then the twin assault cannon hitting on 2s. That's going to be 1 miss. And then strength 6, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 wounds over here at AP minus 2. So 7 4-up saves. Failing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 up feel no pains, is it? Mm-hmm. 6 up feel no
5 ups.
5 up feel no pains.
1 damage each.
1 damage each. Assault cannons. Makes 2 of them, which leaves him at 2 wounds left. Oh, kill it. And his charge distance. 6 inches will get him in. All right, so starting off the fight phase here, his bikers are going to go. 1 guy's going to go into my attack bike. 2 guys are going to go into my my Talonmaster over here. And then 3 are going to go into my Redemptor Dreadnought. So we're going to go with the 1 into the attack biker first. So he's going to have 4 attacks plus 1 for the Misericordia there. These are going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of Trajan. Okay, so that's going to be all hits. The small dice are going to be wounding on 2s because it's
the Interceptor Lance.
The Interceptor Lance, which gives them +1 to the wound roll when they charge. So 2s and then 4s.
Yeah,
because it's strength 5.
Your toughness 5.
Yep. So it's going to be all wounds there. What's the AP on these?
3 and 2.
3 and 2. So we'll do the 4 AP minus 3s. These are looking for 6-up saves. Not getting any of them. He is dead. And then into my Talonmaster over here. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Alrighty.
6s are auto wound.
6s are auto wound. Why was it?
Rendax.
Oh, because of Rendax,
So
because it's a vehicle. So that does count because it's a vehicle. But no, but isn't it higher toughness or is it just vehicles or monsters?
That's just vehicles.
So because of Rendax, 6s to hit are auto wound against vehicles or monsters. So because he's a vehicle, that with the Misericordia does wound there. So the spears are going to be wounding on 2s because they are strength 7. He's tough 6. +1 to wound. +1 to wound against vehicles or monsters. Oh no, +1 to wound because he charged there. So it becomes strength 8 because against a vehicle or monster. So they would have been wounding on 3s, +1 to wound because they charged. The Misericordia is only going to be strength.
It's strength 5, but since you're a vehicle or monster,
strength 5. +1 against a vehicle or monster. So it becomes
4s
4s and 2s here. All right, rerolling ones because of Trajan. Okay, so that was 1, 2, so that's good. Yep. All right, we'll come back to you. So we got 7 AP minus 3s. These are looking for 6 ups. Making one of them, he is times 2 damage. He is definitely dead. Does he explode though? He does not. And now the 3 guys into my Redemptor Dreadnought over here. Again, hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s. Okay, not meant to be on those. And then these are going to be wounding on 2s and 5s. 2s and 4s, right?
It's
strength 5, strength 6, but it's +1 to wound against vehicles and monsters,
This
right?
is the
Oh, that's right, that is recorded. Yeah, so it's 5s on those ones. Rerolling 1s. Okay, not meant to be on those. All right. All right, so that's going to be 10 wounds from the spears in there. -1 to the damage is a big deal because those are just now 1 damage apiece. But looking
20.
for 6, could have been 20. These are going to be 6 ups to save here because it's AP -3. Get back your die. You don't get to go unless I roll you. Making none of them. Okay, so he's down to 3 wounds. So I'm going to spend 2 CB to interrupt over here with my Talonmaster. So he's going to attack into his shield captain over there. I've got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. No, hitting on 3s because he's -1 to hit with his, what is
Radiant
it?
Mantle.
Radiant Mantle. Okay, so that's going to be all hits. Pretty good. Strength is going to be strength 5 because of +1 with the power sword. So looking for 4s to wound. That is just going to be the 1 wound. AP -3. Ooh, it's going to go through for just the 1 damage. Feel no pain? Nope, he feels. And then I'm going to spend 2 CP on Swift Strike to allow him to fall back over here. Don't like everything that he's got going on, so I don't want him in combat over there. Now the 3 guys who are going into fight with my Deathwing Knights over here, they're going to have sword and board, spears, and then the green dice. So the big ones are going to be the spears, small ones are going to be the sword, and then the green are going to be the Misericordia. Hitting on 2s. Are they within range of him?
They are within range of both Trajan and the shield captain.
Cool. Both of them over there. Nope, not meant to be.
Your dice.
That's what you get for rolling my dice.
Asked to borrow
You did,
nicely.
but the dice didn't agree necessarily, I guess.
Your viewers are right. You
There.
can get new dice.
No dice. There we go. These are going to be strength. Oh, it doesn't matter. Wounding on 4s
So
because
these
they're at
are
least
strength
tough 4.
7.
Doesn't matter. Wounding on 4s because of transhuman.
Yeah.
So,
So 3s won't wound here.
nope.
These I can re-roll for
Yeah.
Trajan.
And everything else
That
would have
wounded.
wounded. Yeah. Nope, not there. So these are going to be. What's the damage on all these?
-3, 2 damage. -2, 1 damage. -3, 2 damage.
Okay. 1 second. And he can reroll 1 wound because of his the fighting style, because of the Emperor's Chosen, Magna Imperator there. No, not meant to be. So we're going to do the 1 wound from the Misericordia here, because that's going to be AP -2, 1 damage. So it's going to end up being a 3-up save with the Storm Shields in there. Nope, not meant to be. 6-up, feel no pain. Show me that fill face. Nope, 1's going to take a wound there. And then we've got 1, 2, 6 over here that are going to be AP -3. So these are looking for 4-up invul saves. Ugh, failed. 4 out of those. These are 2 damage apiece. So I have to do the first one. 6 ups. Nope, that's going to be 1 guy dead. Then I will do 2 into the next guy. He will be dead. And then the last one. No. And there's the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the last one will be taking 2 wounds. So now the Knight Centura is going to attack into my Deathwing Terminators. So these are going to be hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Wounding on, what is it?
It's going to be wounding on 4s because of strength
4s
5.
because of strength 5. That's going to be 1 wound into there. AP.
-3.
-3, so 4-up invul save on a Storm Shield onto my Terminators there. He's good with a fill face. Woo! And then the same thing from that 3-man squad into my Terminators over there. Rerolling 1s. Okay, all hits. And then wounding on 4s.
So
Everything's 4s.
4s.
Everything's
Yeah, that's
4s.
strength 5,
Yeah, because of inner circle there, everything's on 4s. All right, no 1s to reroll there. Magna Imperator there, though, rerolling 1 of them. All right. All right, so we got 1 with the Misericordia here. This is going to be AP minus 2, 1 damage. So it's going to be a 3-up save on the Terminator there. And he makes that one. And then I've got 3, 6 that are going to be AP minus 3, 2 damage apiece. So these are going to be looking for 4-up invul saves. Wow, that was not great. That was not great. All right, so we're going to do the first 2 through there. This is going to be 4 damage into him. 6 up, feel no pains. Making 2 of them, so he's still alive. Then we go into the next one here. Okay, so he is now dead.
Let's watch you do it again.
Here is what it takes. I need to make 2 of these to keep him alive. Come on, Phil Faces. Let's do it. Let me woo and survive. No, just the 1, and that's not enough to keep him alive. That 3 will kill him. Just enough damage. All right, so into my guys now. We're going to go with my Redemptor Dreadnought. Because he's engaged with these guys and they are currently in the fighting style of the Shadow Keepers, the Wardens of the Dark Cells, I am minus 1 attack. So I'm going to have 4 base attacks, plus 1 because I was charged, minus 1 because of their ability there. So I'm going to have 4 attacks. These would be hitting on 5s because he's at his last bracket there with 3 wounds left, but become hitting on 4s because he did not move this turn. So here we go. Looking for 4s to hit. That's right. That's the word I was looking for. All right, so that's going to be the 1 hit through there. Wounding on, what are they, tough to 6? Wounding on 1. All right, so strength 14. So wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because he's within range of my Talon Master there. All right, that's going to be a wound. AP minus 3 or 4, I think. So you're going to be at your 4-up invul save. 4. Makes it. All right, so now my Deathwing Knights are going to attack. One of the guys is going to attack into his shield captain over here. 4 of them are going to attack into this 3-man squad. And then 3 are going to attack into this 3-man squad. The aura, my opponent spent 1 CP on Creeping Dread. He had already played it before. So they're going to be minus 1 to hit, but they get plus 1 to hit because they did not move in the previous movement phase, which means that they're going to be back to hitting on 2s. Unless I had hit her, then I'd be minus. But I should say the ones into him are actually going to be an additional minus 1 to hit because of his cloak. So it's going to be giving me 3s to hit with them. So we'll start with that guy. He's going to have 3s to hit. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength becomes times 2, so he's going to be wounding on 3s. Strength 8, wounding on 3s. That's going to be 2 wounds. 4-up invul saves. Oh, fails 1.
Damage is 3.
Damage is 3.
I'll reroll that.
I'm going to spend a CP to reroll it. And he's good. Then we're going to go into the guys into this squad back over here. We're going to start with my Knight Master, who's got the flail. 3 base plus 1 because they charge there. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That is going to be 3 hits. Strength plus 2, so strength 6, looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be no... rerolling 1s because of the Talon Master. Oh, let me see. He is with it. They are within 6 of him, and also they are Korth. And that's what I wanted to check there. So rerolling that 1. Into a 2, so it did not matter. And then here come the maces into that squad. Hitting on 2s. Oh, buddy. They did not want to hit, apparently. These are now going to be wounding on 3s. That is going to be 2 wounds at AP minus 2 for the 4-ups.
So I'll start with
3-ups. So it's 3-ups? Nope. Oh. So he will be dead.
And then a 4-up.
No, so that'll be an additional, that's 3 damage, so that's going to kill 2 guys. And then we got the 4 guys into the other squad over here, hitting on 2s. Okie dokie. And then wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at AP minus 2. So these become 8 to 4-ups. Oh, no. You want to start with the guy with the shield first? 3-ups?
Yeah. 2 at a time?
Well, 1 at a time. 3 damage apiece.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nope. So he will be dead, and then the rest are going to be 4-ups. No, they will be dead. All right, so that's going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here on turn 1. He does have the 1 guy there on the objective still alive, which means that he has OBSEC, so he is going to be holding that objective, which means that he does score 2 points for direct assault, but he also scores an additional point because he did kill the unit, the Terminators that were on that objective as well. So scores 3 points for direct assault, which is pretty good there. He also scores 3 points for grind them down. For grind them down. He is also scoring 3 points for stand vigil because he controls 2 of the objectives in the no man's land versus my 1 objective that he's holding here in no man's land. So pretty good there. So we'll come back to you though after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn number 2. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn 2. Both of these units back over here stayed still where they were. He fell back out of combat. I spent 2 CP to allow him to fall back without having to roll because he's got Inner Circle because I upgraded him because I wanted the OBSEC Terminators. And then he also is allowed him to shoot even though he fell back, which is nice because it's intractable, which is the Dark Angels one for that. My Apothecary moved up over here, stayed within 3 inches of these guys, who he healed the one guy that was wounded and brought back another one. The command squad moved up over this way, as did my Talonmaster up beside him. Back over here, my bikes jumped up onto the objective there. They are OBSEC, but I've got more guys on it because he also had the one guy that was able to get onto the objective. So they're going to hold that from them, and then they're going to try to do retrieve Nachman data over there. Try it again, give them a redemption story. These guys moved up over, or advanced up over here behind the crates over there. They left the objective, but because they were OBSEC and held it in my command phase, I do control it until my opponent takes it away from me. So that is going to be it for the movement phase for the Dark Angels. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, into the shooting phase, my Redemptor Dreadnought is going to fire into his guys over here. My opponent is going to spend 2 CP on the Emperor's Auspice to have it so they cannot rerolls because he's just within 6 inches of the Talonmaster, giving him reroll 1s to wound, but he won't be able to do so because of the Emperor's Auspice over there. So we're going to start with the rocket pods up there. So it's going to be D3 shots, blast D3. Oh, it'll just be 3 shots because it's more than 5 models in the squad there. So these are going to be hitting on 5s because he is really wounded over there.
6? No, it's 5s.
5s, yeah. So it's just going to be the one hit there.
+1 against aircraft, right?
Against aircraft, yeah. +1 against aircraft, not against fly. So it's just going to be the one hit there. Strength 7, so 3 to wound. That is a wound, AP minus 1, because it's not the so 3 up save. Yeah, he's good. Then we'll go into the Macroplasma, D6 shots here. Just 1, which will become 3 because of blast special rule there. These are going to be hitting again on 5s. Getting 1 hit. I did supercharge, so none of those were 1s to hit, so that's pretty good. Wounding on 3s. That is a wound. AP bunch, so onto your 4-up invul. No, that's going to go through for 3 damage. Heavy Flamer. Just the 1, which becomes 3.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, is this?
Blast.
Oh, that doesn't have blast. Don't have blast. Here we go. That's not going to be a wound. And then the Stormbolters. Hitting on 5s. Not bad there. But now we need that again. Getting none of them there. Okay. Now this squad over here is going to fire into them over there. We're going to start with the plasma gun that is going to supercharge. So it's going to be 2 shots here, hitting on 2s because they stood still. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength 8, 3s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds at AP minus 4 because it's the Tactical Doctrine.
That matters.
Yep, 4-up invuls. Failed one of them. That's going to be 2 damage. So that will kill the one guy. And here come the bolters firing in over here. Hitting on 2s. All right. Got the 2 misses over there. And then these are going to be looking for 5s to wound because of toughness 6, strength 4. That's pretty...
3.
3? That's pretty 3. AP minus 1 because it is the Tactical Doctrine. 3s to wound. Good. Nope, they're good. And now this squad over here is going to do the same, firing into them. So we're going to go with the Cyclone missile launchers first. So we're going to have 4 shots from them, hitting on 2s. That is going to be all hits. Wounding on 3, strength 8. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP -2, so looking for 4-ups. Failing one of them, so it's going to be D6 damage. 4 damage. I cannot reroll anything, so we're just going to have to do the 4 damage. And then the Storm Bolters are going to fire into there. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. Getting 2 at AP -1. Makes them both. And then my Apothecary, not supercharged, is going to fire into them as well. We're going to go with the Plasma Talons here. Okay, just getting the 1 hit.
Okay.
I would have been fine, but I'm glad I didn't do it anyway. 3 to wound. That is a wound with a fill face. AP -4 because of, doesn't matter, 4-up invul. No, that will kill that guy over there. The command squad guy is going to fire his Storm Bolter into the Venatari over there. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. So that's going to be 1 wound. AP -1. So 3-up save?
Just 1?
Yeah.
It's AP -1?
Yes.
+1.
Oh, you got the one guy in cover there. Yep. So 2-up save. Okay, it doesn't matter. He still takes the damage. And now my Talonmaster is going to fire into them as well. We're going to go with the Twin Heavy Bolter from the Twin Heavy Bolter here, hitting on 2s. Oh, buddy, come on. All right, strength 5, looking for 4s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds, AP -1, ignoring cover. So it's going to be 3-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fails one of them.
He's dead.
And then the Twin Assault Cannon is going to fire into them as well. Hitting on 2s, that's going to be 1 miss. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. Oh. Welp. That was not great. 5 wounds there, AP -1. So 5 3-ups. Oh, fails all of them. So that's going to be 1 dead and 1's on 1 wound left. All right, so my command squad now in the charge phase is going to charge into his shield captain over here. He will be in. And my Talonmaster is going to charge into the shield captain over there.
No, absolutely not.
6 inches might get him. Then my opponent goes into the heroic intervention step, and Trajan heroically intervened into my Deathwing Knights over here, and he spent 1 CP to allow his bikers to heroically intervene into my Terminators just on the other side of the wall there, the Deathwing Knights over there. So they are going to heroically intervene there. He did get back the CP because of Trajan over there to allow him this. So he's still at 1 CP left over here. So that is going to be it for the charge phase. We'll come back to you with the fight phase. All right, so now my command squad is going to go first. They are going to attack into his shield captain over there. We'll go with the Thunderhammers first. Hitting on 4s, because -1 to hit with the Thunderhammer. He's also -1 to hit, but you can only have 1 -1 to hit. That is going to be 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. AP -3.
4.
Oh, 2. AP -2. But still, a 2 will not save. That's going to be 3 damage into him. So he's got 3 5-up, feel no pains. No, he will be dead. And now Trajan is going to use his Moment Shackle to allow him to interrupt for free over here. So he's going to attack into my Deathwing Knights. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits. The small one's going to be the Misericordia. Wounding on 4s.
And
Rerolling ones for himself. Does he reroll the one?
It's just going to be Magna Imperative.
Oh, Magna Imperative, so he gets 1 reroll. Into a wound there. So we'll do the Misericordia first. So it's going to be -2 1 damage. So it's going to be a 3-up save because of the Storm Shields. Makes it with that. And then we've got 5 AP -3. So these are going to be 4-up invul saves. Making 3 of those. So these are 2 damage apiece.
3 damage each.
3 damage each. Okay. So the first one, 6-up, feel no pains. Failing all of those. And then 6-up, feel no pains. Making one of those, so one guy will be down to 1 wound left.
So it's going to be...
All right, so now my opponent is going to choose his 1 unit to start with. He's going to choose this squad. They consolidated. They were actually closer to him. So 1 guy is going to go into my Redemptor Dreadnought. 3 are going to go into my Deathwing Knights over here. So we're going to go with... my opponent's also going to spend 1 CP on Avenge the Fallen, which will, because they're below starting strength but not below half strength, they will get +1 attack. So we're going to go with the 3 first.
3 dudes, 15 spears, and 3 Misericordias into the Terminators.
Here you go. 3 guys into the Terminators over there. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. Oh, not meant to be. And then these are going to be wounding on 4s. Yep. There's another one there. All right. All right, so we're going to go with the Misericordias first. 3 of them did wound in there. So it's going to be 3 AP -2, 1 damage, which becomes 3 up saves because of the Storm Shields. Making all of those. And then we've got 8 AP -3, 2 damage apiece. These are going to be looking for 4 up saves on their invuls. Making a bunch of those. Failing 3 of them, though. So the first one... 2 damage, looking for both 6s, otherwise a guy dies. Nope, 1 guy will be dead. Then this next one is going to be onto a fresh guy over here. He will also be dead. And then the 1 guy into my Dreadnought. Rerolling the 1s. Okay, not meant to be on that one. And then these are going to be...
I am still in Rendak, so...
You're in Rendak, but you did not charge. You heroically intervened, right? All right, so now these are... So the spear does have on the charge or heroic intervention to get the +1 to wound against them. And Rendak is still in effect over here, so he is going to have re-rolling... so he's going to have +1 strength. So it's going to end up being strength 8 to wound against my tough 7, which would be 3s to wound, +1 to wound because of the spear on heroic intervention here. So it's going to be looking... The spears are going to be looking for 2s to wound, and the Misericordia is going to be looking for 5s to wound.
And
reroll 1s because of Trajan. All right, so that's going to be 4 on the spear over here. These are going to be AP -3. So looking for fill faces. I need 2 of them or he's going to be dead. Making only 1 of them. I have 1 CP left.
Do you really want to burn it here?
Do I want to burn it here? It's kind of a big deal if I do, because CP. He's my guy. He's my for 5 victory points. All right, I am going to spend it. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll 1 of those saves. Looking for the fill face. Come on, show me that fill face. Nope, he did. Does he explode though? No, he does not. All right, so now my Deathwing Knights are going to attack. Because they are in the engagement range of his Veritas Praetors, who are currently Shadow Keepers fight style, it means that they're going to be -1 to their attacks. And because I did not charge, was not charged, and did not perform a heroic intervention with them, I'm only at 1 attack each for the guys, 2 attacks with the Knight Master. So 4 of them are going to put all their attacks into Trajan. So it's going to be 4 attacks into him with maces. And then 1 mace guy and the Knight Master are going to put their attacks into the remaining regular guy there. So here we go. The 4 attacks into Trajan over here. Hitting on 2s. That is going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 2 wounds. 4 up invuls. Failing.
Made 1, failed.
Made 1, failed 1. All right, so that's going to be 3 damage. He's got a 5 up, feeling of pain. 1. So he's going to take 2 damage. And then we'll have the 1 mace into the Custodian Guard there. That's going to be a hit. That is a wound. AP -3, so he's got a 4 up invul. He's good. And then we've got the 2 attacks from the Knight Master over here. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP -3 on these ones, but doesn't matter, still 4 up. Makes both of them, so he is good. And now his regular guy gets to go in over here. He was not charged or anything like that, so these are going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of a Trajan. Okay, that's going to be all hits, 4s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds there. 1 is looking for a 3 up save. He's good on that one. And then 2 are looking for 4 ups. Failing one of those, 2 damage. And failed both of those, so one's down to 1 wound. And now the Knight Centurion is going to attack in. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s, or 2s, but wounding on 4s. That's going to be 3 wounds there.
-3.
AP -3, so 4 up damage, 4 up invuls. Making 2 of them. 2 damage, you said?
Yep.
6 up feeling the pain. No, he's dead. All right, so that's going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here. Let's see if I get the Nachman data over here. And I do. All right, so 1 tally for the Nachman data. And that's it for Dark Angels here on turn 2. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes on turn 3. Turn 2. I don't know where I was going. Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 2. We'll start at the end. Why not? These guys dropped in over here, more than 9 inches away from these guys, and they're about 10 inches away from my my Talent Master over here. He just could not quite position him where he needed him. He's going to have to be on top here, which was not going to be ideal for a charge there. So that's where he's put them over there. These guys fell back out of combat over here onto the objective, taking hold of it, even though I had controlled it when they left there, and that's fine. Trajan and the one guy and the Knight Centura all stayed in combat over here. He did spend his 1 CP that he got here for to change Trajan to Wardens of the Dark Cells, the Shadowkeepers fighting style there. This guy moved from over there over to here, and then these guys moved up their 6 inches over this way, looking to try to get into the combat in the middle over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so into the shooting phase, these guys, only the spears are in range, and they're going to fire into my apothecary over here. He did not advance with them, and he's moved into the fighting style, or the Salvis stance 2, so he's going to have the ability to rapid fire with these because he did not advance. So these are going to be hitting on 2s. Okay, that's going to be all hits. Strength.
It's strength 4.
4, so 5s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP?
-1.
AP -1, so looking for 4 up saves. Making 1, failing 1, 2 damage. 6 up, feel no pain. Making 1, failing 1. So he is going to be down to 4 wounds. Flyboy over here is going to fire into him as well. That is going to be 2 hits.
Strength 6.
Strength 6, so that's going to be 1 wound over there. AP?
-2.
AP -2, so looking for 5 up save. He did not advance. No, that's going to fail.
2 damage.
2 damage. 6 up, feel no pain. Nope, not getting either. So now his Terminators here are going to fire. Whoa, throwing dice everywhere, getting all hectic.
Getting a lot out of you.
He's going to fire all of their spears into my bikers over here, and he's going to fire the grenade launchers into my command squad over here. So we're going to start with the grenade launchers first. So it's going to be D3 each, salt D3 each. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hitting on 2s. All right, no rerolls because Trajan is not that far. If only.
Strength 5.
4's to wound because they are transhuman. Alrighty, so that's going to be 4 wounds over there. AP, AP -3. Damage. 1. So we're going to do 3 at a time on the guy with the storm shield. 4 ups. Making 1 of them. So it's 1 damage apiece, you said, right? Mm-hmm. And then the last one. He's good. And because they're auric weapons, they get to fire twice, so they're going to be 4 shots each, hitting on 2s. Strength 4, so looking for 5s to wound. So that's going to be 1, 2. Okay, 2 at AP -1, so 4 up saves, because they're not troops, so they don't get the benefit of cover over there. Yeah, get back your dice. Making them both. All right, these girls are now going to fire into my biker over there. You can just see them around the corner. Hitting on 3s, and then strength 4, so 5's to wound. Getting 2 wounds. AP? Nothing, so looking for 3 ups. Making them both. Flyboy is now going to charge into my apothecary. Needs a 5-inch charge. He's in. And then these guys are going to charge into my Deathwing Knights over here. Needs a 6-inch charge. Does make it with a 7. And then the Terminators need a 9-inch charge into my bikes over here. They will not make it. And now he's going to start off in the fight phase now with his flyboy over here, the Venatari, into my apothecary. So he's going to be hitting on 3s. Oh, 2s. Why am I saying 3s? 2s. What? 3 attacks. 2s to hit. That's going to be all hits. And then strength 6. So it's going to be base 5, though, right? Strength plus 1 on that. So it's going to be 4 on the Misericordia, and it's going to be 3s on the axes. All right, nothing on the Misericordia, but 3 of the axes go through over here. These are going to be AP minus 2.
Yep.
So looking for 5 up saves on him over here. Making none of them 6 up, feel no pains, 1 damage apiece, right?
Gonna make 2 here.
I need to.
You gotta make 1 here.
Yeah, no, 2. I've only got 2 wounds left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, buddy, I needed you to make 1 of those. Here we go. Fill faces. No, he only makes the 1. Still takes 2 damage. He is dead. And now the squad that charged into my Deathwing Knights over here is going to fight. Hitting on 2s. No, 1 reroll there on the Misericordia. Okay, into a hit. Wounding on 4s. Reroll the 1.
And then
there's and reroll that one.
Yeah, Magna
And then
Imperator.
don't you reroll 1s and then you can get the Magna Imperator?
Which,
so 1 more. Both of those were 1s. Both of those were 1s. Yes. Both of those were positive. Yep, it was definitely the 2 1s and then the 1 Magna Imperator on the spear there. So rerolls. Okay, getting 2 more there. So we'll come back to. All right, so we got 1 Misericordia and we've got 6 with the minus 2 or minus 3 2 damage. So we'll do the minus 2 1 damage here. Looking for a 3 up save because it's minus 2 with Storm Shields. He's good to go. And then we've got 6 of these other ones coming in over here. These are going to be looking for 4 up invul saves, 2 damage apiece. Oh no. Failing 4 of them, which kills 2 of my guys because he killed my apothecary. And now my Deathwing Knights are going to go. I'm going to have the 1 guy go into the squad over here. And then I'm going to have the other 2, including my Knightmaster, go into the 1 guy that's down over here. So we're going to go with the 1 guy with the mace into the 1-man unit. These are going to be hitting on 2s. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 8, 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds at AP minus 3. Whoop, 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 whoop.
4 ups.
4 ups. No, failed that, so he will be dead. And then the 1 guy into these guys over here. That's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 1 wound. 1 wound over here. 4 up. He's good. And now his Knight Centura is going to attack into my Deathwing Knights. Hitting on 2s. It's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be 1 wound. AP minus 3, so 4 up invul. Make it there. And Trajan's out of an inch, and because he didn't charge, he cannot make the attack there. So that is going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here, and the end of turn number 2. He does control 2 objective markers in No Man's Land, getting him 3 points for Stand Vigil. But Grind, we did tie. He killed my Redemptor and my Apothecary. I killed the 1-man squad over here, and I killed the Shield Captain over there during this battle round. So it made us tie, killing 1 unit, or 2 units each. So nothing for Grind them down. So that is going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here on turn 2. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 3. Movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn number 3. These guys shuffled around a bit over here and then are going to be retrieving Noctimund data, RNDing over here in the corner. These guys advanced and then spent 1 CP on full throttle to jump them up onto these objectives because they are OBSEC. Bikers are not OBSEC in Custodes anymore. It's only infantry. So I have now taken that objective from him. Back over here, those guys just did a regular move away from the objective over here that they still now control because of the fact that I controlled it during my command phase. Moving up over there. These guys moved closer to his regular Custodes squad over there. And my Talon Master jumped over to the other side here. So he's closest to Trajan. Man, this one's killing me. This one, I was really debating this move. It's a really like all in here to try to take down Trajan to keep him, because otherwise he's just going to heroically intervene and just smash up my Deathwing Knights. And at least this point, maybe he has to choose between smashing my Deathwing Knights or smashing my Talon Master. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then these guys moved up over around here. Regular move, looking on his Sisters of Silence back over there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Starting off shooting, my command squad guy over here with the Stormbolter is going to fire into his Flyboy, the Venetary over there. So it's going to be 4 shots here, hitting on 3s. All right, that's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. That is going to be 2 wounds. AP -1 still becomes a 2 up because of cover over there. Oh, no, he is going to be dead. My bikers over here are going to fire into the prosecutors, right? Prosecutors? Yeah. Prosecutors over there. 12 shots, hitting on 3s. That is...
Ouch.
Not great. Okay. These are now going to be Strength 4, Toughness 4 or 3? Toughness 3. So 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 wounds. AP -1 +1 because they're in cover there. 3 up saves. Failing one of them. And then these guys over here are going to fire into them as well. 12 shots. Much better than their... Well, not much better, but still better than their friends. And then 3s to wound. Okay, so that's going to be 5 wounds here. 3 up saves because AP -1 for Tactical Doctrine. So 3 more dead. And the big one, Talon Master into Trajan over here. We're going to go with the twin heavy bolters first, hitting on 2s. That is going to be all but 1 hit. Strength 5, Toughness 5. So looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. At AP -1, ignoring cover. So he's going to have AP -1 is 3 ups. Yeah. So 3 ups. Failing 2 of them. That is going to be 4 damage. Feel no pain. No, he feels them. And then 12 shots with the twin assault cannon over here. Hitting on 2s. All hits. Here we go. He wanted it. He wants it bad. Strength 6, Toughness 5. So looking for 3s to wound. Oh no, I see 2s. Oh no, not bad. Okay. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds over here. AP -1, ignoring cover. We have 10 3-up saves. Failing 3 of them. 5 up, feel no pains. He needs to make 2 of these to survive. And he does not. So he is slain. Oh, the gamble paid off. For now, until they decide to just murderate him. Charge phase, we're going to start with these guys charging into the 3-man squad over here. They're going to be in with it. Talon Master is also going to charge into them over there. He's going to be in with a 10. And then these bikers are going to charge into her. Let's see. 4 inches? Let's see. Deathwing Command Squad's going to attack into the Custodian Guards over here. We're going to go with the Thunderhammer first. Hitting on 4s. That is going to be 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. AP -3. Oh, AP -2. I'm sorry. AP -2.
Shield, so 3 up.
3 up on the shield. He's good. And then we're going to have 4 attacks from the sword. Hitting on 3s. That is going to be strength +1. No, 4s to wound, so nothing. And then the squad over here into her. Hitting on 3s. Okay. And then these are wounding on 3s. That is going to be 4 at AP -1 because of Astartes chain swords. 4 ups.
Nope.
No, she is dead. And then my Talon Master is going to attack into them over here. 4 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. That is going to be 4 wounds at AP -3. That is going to be 3 failed. So AP -3, yeah. So 1 guy will be dead. And now these 2 guys are going to go into my knights over here. Hitting on 2s. That's all hits. There we go. Wounding on 4s. Okay, we'll get back. All right, so we got the 1 Misericordia and the 3 other ones. So we'll do the Misericordia first, looking for a 3-up save. Make it on that one. And then we've got 3 at 4-up invul saves. failing 2 of them. So that's going to kill a guy. So I took the one guy that was engaged with the Knight Centura over there because I don't want any more attacks coming into them if I can prevent it. So this guy, though, is going to have to stay where he's at because if he piles in, she'll get to attack. So he's just going to stay there out of combat there. He's within 2 inches of them here because we had the unit coherency before. So this one guy is going to attack into that squad there with his 2 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's going to be 2 hits, looking for 3s to wound. There's going to be 2 wounds at AP -2. Makes both of them well done. All right, so that's going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here. I do get 3 points for direct assault. I killed a unit that was on an objective, and I took an objective that I hadn't had previously. So scoring me 3 points for that. So we will come back to you. Oh, let's see if they get the Knockman data over here. So it was 5. There's 5 guys in the squad, so I need to anything but a fill face. Ooh, I saw the fill face rolling, but no, it's good. So that will be my first tick on Knockman data, or the second tick on Knockman data, which is the first time I score points in Knockman data. So I'll take that. All right, so that's going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here on turn number 3. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 3. Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 3. These bikes just shuffled around here looking on my poor bikes with their golden flyy goodness over my dirty green over here. So let's see who can hold up with this over on this side. Over here, his Knight Centura moved up around over here looking on my Talon Master. They stayed in combat, the regular guards. These Custodian, the Alaris Terminators, advanced up here onto the objective to take hold of it. They are now, but he has moved into the Callistus, the Callistus, whatchamacallit? Stance 2 for the Kata. So it allows them to shoot all of their, they count as remaining stationary if they moved or advanced in their movement phase. And that's it. That's all he's got there. So he's got the 6 Terminators over here. He's got the 3 models in the middle there, and then he's got the 4 bikes over there. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. So we'll see. It's not as much to move, which is, makes that quick, but it's still a lot of potential for killing here. So we'll see how this all plays out. So that's going to be it. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Starting off the shooting phase, his bikes are going to fire into my bikes. We've got 48 shots coming in over here, hitting on 2s. Come back to you with that. And then rerolling because of Magna Imperator into a hit. Strength 4, looking for 5s to wound. 17 saves over here, 3 ups, because bikers don't get the benefit of cover from area terrain. Failing, oh baby, that was real good. Failing 4 of them. That is not bad. I'll take that. So that's going to be looking 1 guy dead and 1 on to 2 wounds. Starting off over here now with these Terminators, everything is going to go into the bikers over here. So we're going to go with the grenade launchers first, D3 shots each. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. Hitting on 2s. Okay, all but 1 there. These are strength 5, so looking for 4s to wound. Okie dokie, so that's 3 wounds there. AP -3, so looking for, they just moved, so it's going to be 5 up invul saves. Making 1 of them damage. 1 damage apiece, so 1's down to 1 wound. And here come the spears. Hitting on 2s. And then strength 4, so 5s to wound. There's going to be 5 here. Not bad at all.
That could kill him if you fail everything.
Yeah, so that's 5 at AP -1. So looking for 4 up saves. Oh, I tried my best. No. 2 saves there. What is the damage?
2.
2 damage apiece. So that's going to kill a guy, and that's going to kill a second guy. So 1 guy. All right, so into the charge phase. Knight Centura is going to charge into my Talon Master. She is definitely in with that. And the bikers into my bikers. And they are definitely in with a 12. Oh, man. And here we go into my bikes over here with his bikes. Hitting on 2s. And then 2s and 4s to wound. Okay.
3.
All right, there's going to be 10 with the spears. -3. Yeah, they're dead. All right, so now my Talon Master is getting attacked by the Knight Centura. He's going to be -1 to hit because of his Warlord trait, rapid maneuvering there. So these are going to be 5 attacks or 4 attacks? 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s now because of the -1 to hit. Okay, that's going to be 2 hits. Strength
5.
5, so 5s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound. AP minus 3. Looking for a 6. No fill face there. Damage? 2. So he's down to 6. And now my Deathwing Knights are going to go. So we're going to have, because my opponent spent the 1 CP to put them into Shadowkeeper fighting style, they're going to be -1 attack. They did not get charged or perform heroic intervention or charge themselves. So now we are going to have 1 attack from the guy with the mace and 2 attacks from the Knight Master. So we're going to go with the guy with the mace first, hitting on 2. No, not going to hit there. And then we've got 2 attacks from the Knight Master. 2s, that's going to be 2 hits. Strength +2, so looking for 3s to wound, strength 6. That's going to be 2 wounds at AP minus 3. So 4 up involts. Makes 1, fails 1, 2 damage. And now those guys are going to attack into my Talon Master over here. So he's got the Misericordia. So these are going to be looking for 2s to hit. Okay.
It's 3s to hit, remember?
Oh, 3s to hit, yeah, because it's -1 to hit. I forgot about my thing. Yes, thank you for remembering. Didn't make a difference, but still, that's fair. Looking for 3s to, what's the strength?
5s. 7 and 5.
7 and 5. So looking for 3s and 5s. Okie dokie. So that's going to be 2 at -3.
Oh, sorry.
Right?
Rendax. I will reroll one of these.
Oh, one of the wounds. Yep, there we go. Nope, not meant to be. So it's going to be 2 at -3 and 1 at -2. So we'll do the 2 at -3. Looking for 6 ups. Nope, nothing there. And the 1 at -2. Looking for a 5 up. No. So that's going to be 5 damage. So he's down to 1. All right, so now my command squad's going to attack into the Custodian Guard squad. We're going to go with the guy with the Power Sword first. He's going to have 2 attacks with the -1 to him over there. Hitting on 2s. That's going to be 2 hits. Looking for 4 to wound. Rerolling the 1 because of the Talon Master. That is going to be a wound with a fill face. AP -3, so 4 up. Oh, he's good. And then the Thunderhammer. That is a hit. That is not a wound, but rerolling because of the Talon Master. That is a wound now. So AP -2. No, he's going to go through and kill a guy. And then the Talon Master is going to attack into that guy over there as well. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits. Strength +1, so looking for 4s to wound. Nope, 1 wound. Or yes, 1 wound, but I was hoping to kill him. And he makes the save. All right, so that's going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here. He did manage to get Stand Vigil because he controls this objective and he controls that objective over there. And he actually controls all 3 in the middle, which is that's pretty cool. And he does get 3 for... yes, and he does get 3 for direct assault because he did take an objective that he didn't have before, which was this one over here, and he killed the unit, which was the bikers over here off of there. So 3 points for that. So that is going to be it for turn number 3 here. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn number 4. Movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn number 4. These guys, my Terminators back here on the objective, stayed still. My command squad and Deathwing Knights both stayed in combat over here, but my Talon Master fell back over there. I spent 1 CP on hit and run, allowing him to shoot even though he fell back over there. This squad was the one that was on the objective. They've moved over to here. So I still control it since I control it in my command phase, and they are going to do retrieve Nachman data. And the 1-man squad over there advanced back there for protection, running away from the Terminators over here. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. Into the shooting phase, my Terminators are going to start off by firing into his bikes over here. So we're going to fire with the Cyclone missile launchers first, hitting on 2 since they stood still. That's still going to be 1 miss. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds at AP minus, I think it's 1. Yep, AP -2, so looking for 4 up saves. Make 1, fail 1, so D6 damage over here. 3 damage. And then the Storm Bolters into them. 2s to hit. Welp. Then 5s to wound. That is 1 wound right there. 1 wound. 2 up save. He's good. All right, now Talon Master, because I spent the CP to allow him to shoot, is going to fire his twin assault cannon into his knight. What is it? Knight Centura over here, and then the twin heavy bolters into his Veritas Praetors back over here. I'm going to split fire because that always works, right? We're going to go with the twin assault cannon into the Veritas Praetors first. So it's going to be 6 shots here, hitting on 2s.
So you've elected to...
Because he always hits on 2s. Yeah, suffering slowly here. So 2 failed hits. Great, great, great. Strength 5, looking for 5s to wound. Getting no wounds. Cool. All right, so now we've got the 12 shots with the twin assault cannon into his knight Sectura here. Looking for 2s to hit. So she is -1 to hit, but because I have always hits on 2s, attackers takes precedence in the if you look in the core rule book back in like the obscure or the special rules thing in the back there. So these are going to be hitting on 2s. Okay, getting 1 miss there. All right. Strength 6, toughness 3, which would be 2s to wound, but she is -1 to wound as well, and I got nothing to counter that, so it's going to be wounding on 3s. Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. There was 1, 2 there that you got through there, but that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8. These are going to be AP -1, ignoring cover, so looking for 8 4-up saves. Failing 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's still alive with 1 wound left. Like I said, never fails, split fire. And that's it for shooting into the fight phase because I got no one to charge here. His guy's going to go first. He's going to attack into my command squad over here. So hitting on 2s. That is going to be all hits there. Wounding on 4s. That is going to be no wounds there. Still -1 attack here until the end, until his command phase. So I'm going to go with my Deathwing Knights first. So we're going to go with the guy with the mace first. Hitting on a 2. That is a hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. AP minus. We are in assault. Oh, it's 4. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. No, that's a fail and 3 damage. So he is dead. All right, that's going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here on turn number 4. Yeah, brutal. We'll see. We don't have many models left, either of us. So it's all this giant ballet that we've got going on here. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 4. Forgot to roll for Knockman data over here. So I need a 3 or less for that unit to do it. And the 1 gets me the points. Woo! Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 4. These Veritas Praetors moved up over this way. Still had held this objective on their command phase, so still controls it now. This squad moved up over here, again, having controlled that objective in the command phase, still controlling it now. Over here, his Knight Centura is moving up towards this business, and that is going to be it. So we will come back to you after with the shooting phase. Veritas Praetors here are now going to fire into my Deathwing Knights. These are going to be looking for 2s to hit. These are going to be wounding on 4s. Strength 4, toughness 4. All right, so then they're going to be 16 wounds into them over there. Looking for 2-up saves. Failing 2 of them. So one guy's going to have 1 wound left. Or, yeah, one of the guys takes 2 wounds. All right, so now this squad is going to fire everything into my 3-man squad over here. These are going to be the grenade launchers, right?
Grenade launchers don't have range.
Oh, the grenade launchers don't have range. So these are going to be the regular spears. All hits. Strength.
It's 4. It's 5s and 6s. That's just
the strength 4, so it's 5s and 6s. There's going to be 2 wounds there. AP.
Well, 1.
-1, so looking for 4-up saves. Failing 1 of them, so 1 will take 2 wounds. Into the charge phase, we're going to start with his, whatchamacallit, the Knight... Man.
I enjoy watching you head.
Yeah, I can't remember what his
Knight
Centura is going to charge into my Talon Master. Needs a 6-inch charge. She will get in. Bikes are going to charge into both of my Terminator squads over here. Ooh, they're in with a 5. All right, so my opponent had spent the one... I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't know if I did. Well, if I didn't, my opponent had spent the 1 CP to put them into the Dread Host fighting styles to allow them to re-roll their charge distance, which is what he needs here. They need a 7-inch charge to get in over here. They're just under 8 inches away. So, here we go. Needs a 7. Gets it with an 8. I'm going to start off over here with his attacks into my Talon Master over here. Hitting on 3s because he's -1 to hit. Oof, she's got them all. These are going to be strength what?
Strength 5.
Strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. Getting 1 wound.
That's all it takes.
That's all it needs to do it. I need 1 fill face. That's all I need.
Let's go.
I need a fill face. Show me the fill face or he's dead.
Come on.
Fill face. Now the opposite of a fill face. Ah, he did. Oh, let's see if he explodes. No, he doesn't even do that for me, jerk. And now his Terminators are going to attack into my command squad over here. So these are going to be hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. All right, so we've got 2 wounds from the Misericordia, and we've got 13 from the Spears. Because he is in the Dread Host here, because he spent the CP there, they're actually going to be AP -3 on the Misericordias, 4 on the Spears. So everything's going to be on invul save, but that's fine. We have to go on the guy with the the Storm Shield first. So we're going to go on the Misericordia. We have to do it 1 at a time, because he's going to have a 4-up invul save versus a 5-up invul save. So here we go. He did. And then we've got the rest of these. Oh, this is 1 damage apiece, so it makes a difference. 5 up. Nope. So he's got 2 wounds left. If any of these are not 5s, he is dead. And now the bikes into my Deathwing Knights over here. Hitting on 2s. And then 4s to wound. So we have 2 at -2. 4 at -3. So we're going to do the 2 at -2. These are going to be 3-up saves because of their Storm Shields. Making both of those. Oh, shoot. Sorry, your Terminator there. And then we've got 4
the hard way.
at AP -3. So these are going to be 4-up invul saves. And I make all of those with 4 fill faces. Woo! All right, so now my Deathwing Knights are going to go. We're going to go into the bikes over here. We're going to go with the Knight Master first. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's going to be all but 1 hit. Strength 6, so 4s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds at AP -4 because of thing. So 4-up invul saves. Failing 1 of them, which is 2 damage, that will kill a bite. And then the other guy is going to swing in here with his 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits, wounding on 3s. That is only going to be the 1 wound. AP enough to get your get to your invul. And he fails it, so 3 damage. And that will be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here on turn number 4. He does get his grind, he does get stand vigil, and he will get 3 points for direct assault. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn number 5. Movement phase for the Dark Angels here. Man, this is such a tough one. These guys stood still where they were. These guys, my knights, fell back out of combat over here, still wholly within 6 inches of the center to try to keep him from completing his actions for investigate signal over there. These guys moved up over here so that they're going to try to shoot her dead, and if they can't, maybe have to charge into her to get her, because I need to kill something to try to make grind more difficult. But then they're also probably going to look to try to charge in over here, because I think I want to try to keep them wrapped up. So hopefully the shooting will be able to take off one of those guys, make them more survivable in there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's a really tough one. The other one is over here. I spent my 1 CP to allow him to full throttle over onto the objective over here, taking it, and we'll see how this all plays out. So that's going to be it for the Dark Angels here on movement phase for the Dark Angels here on turn number 5. We'll come back to you with the shooting. So we're going to start off with my bolt guns over here, shooting into her over there. We're going to be -1 to hit and -1 to wound into her there. So it's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 4s. Okay, that is real good. I'll take that any day of the week. And now, wounding on 4s. That is real good as well. So that's going to be 6 wounds into her over there. 3-up armor saves. No, and she will be dead. Now my Terminators over here are going to fire into his bikes. We're going to go with the bolters first. So it's going to be 12 shots from them, hitting on 2s because they stood still. Okie dokie. And then wounding on 5s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. At AP, nothing because it's the Assault Doctrine now. 2s. He's good to go. And the Cyclone Missile Launchers. 2s to hit. 3s to wound. Getting 3 wounds. 4s. Failing one of them. Damage. 3. So that will kill that one guy. And here we go. My bikes are going to charge into his bikes. They are going to be in with a 6 plus a 3 is 9. All right, here come my attacks over here. I've got 10 total attacks, 1 each base, except for the sergeant who has 2. They've got chain swords, and they all charge. So 10 attacks hitting on 3s. Okay, ouch. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Well, actually pretty standard. All right, here we go. Looking for 5s to wound. Getting 1, 2, 3 at AP minus 2.
4s.
So 4s. Failing 2 of them. So 1 will be down to 4 wounds. 3 wounds. They have 5, not 6. And then his attack's back over here, hitting on 2s. 3s and 4s to wound. Oof, pretty good. We have 6 minus 3s and 2 minus 2s. I'm immediately regretting my decision. We're going to do the minus 2s first. Make 1, fail 1. So the one guy is going to be dead. And then we've got 6 up saves. Make none of them, they're dead. All right, and that's going to be it for the Dark Angel's turn here. Oh, man. We'll see. It's going to be very, very close. It's going to be a very, very close game. So, we will come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 5. All right, movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn number 5. The Terminators are moving up over this way, looking to make the charge onto my poor, poor Deathwing Knights over here. And his Veritas Praetors are moved up over this way, looking to get the charge off and kill my biker back there on the objective. He spent the 1 CP to make them the Dread Host, allow them to reroll their charge roll, so that's what he's looking for over there. But that is going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Terminators are going to fire everything into my Deathwing Knights. Grenade launchers. Ooh, that's a lot of shots. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shots. Hitting on 2s. Okay. And then these are going to be strength
5.
5. So but 4s to wound because they are inner circle. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. AP 4 wounds. AP minus 3. Plus 1 because they're on terrain. Minus 1 because they are plus 1 to their armor save because of shields. Plus 1 because of cover. So that's going to be looking at a 3-up save. Failing 2 of them. What's the damage?
1.
1 damage. So that's going to kill the one guy and put the other one on 2 wounds left. And the Guardian Spears. That's going to be hitting on 2s, sorry. And then 4s to wound.
Yep.
That is going to be 1, 2, 3.
Minus 1.
AP minus 1 plus enough. They're going to be 2-up saves. Making them all into the charge phase. They're going to charge into my biker over there. He needs an 8-inch charge, but can re-roll it. Does not need to, though. And then these guys are going to charge in over here. They're going to be in as well. Veritas Praetors over here are going to be attacking, hitting on 2s. Ooh, that is how you do that. And then these are going to be looking for 2s to wound and 5s to wound, right?
2 of these are going to kill him outright because they're additional AP, so they're AP minus 4.
2 of those are additional AP?
Yeah.
Because of Dread Host, he gets an additional AP.
So yes. I just make 2 of these.
There we go. Yeah, he is dead. Yep. So, because it's AP minus 4 now, because instead of AP minus 3, because of Dread Host. So he is...
That's why we're saying.
And here we go. His Terminators are going to attack into my Deathwing Knight over here, hitting on 2s. Oh, buddy, that's how you do that. There we go. These are going to be wounded on 4s, though, because they are inner circle. He knows a secret, which makes him tough. Alrighty. We'll come back to you with that. 4 Misericordias, 8 spear wounds into here. We'll do the Misericordias first. AP minus 2, plus 1 because I've got the Storm Shield. 3-up saves. Failing 1, he's down to 1 wound left. This is all it takes. It's just 1 spear to go through, and he is dead. 8 of them. 4-up saves. Can he do it? Faith in the Emperor! No, he's dead. He's way dead. Look at that. He's like totally dead. I made 3 out of the 8. So he is dead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of the game here. We've already tallied the points because we wanted to see where we were at and see what was going on. I got 3 points for To the Last for having the one combat squad of Terminators left over here. I got 8 points for Retrieve Nachman Data and 15 points for Stubborn Defiance. At the end of the turn, my opponent does get the 12 points for holding all 3 objectives in the middle here. So that will give him hold 1, hold 2, and hold more. He also got direct assault for 3 points over here because he killed the unit off of an objective and he took an objective that he didn't have previously. And he also got Stand Vigil again, grind them down for 3 points each there. So he had 9 points total for grind them down, missing it on the one turn that I was able to tie him up on it. And then he got Stand Vigil for 15 points because he had it literally every turn, which is pretty great. But he got 0 points for Investigate Signals. And at the end of the game, the score, with painting on here, Dark Angels, 80. Adeptus Custodes, 79. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A 1-point game at the end there. You literally, I guess a tie is closer, but you can't really get much closer than that and have a game. Oh, so good. So good. Adeptus Custodes are a hard nut to crack. And I guess so are Deathwing Knights, and Deathwing Terminators with their Fort Wound and their Storm Shields and everything. Man, it was a brutal, brutal game. We both probably could have done a lot better on our secondary choices.
I feel like that was what.
Yeah, secondaries made a big difference. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I had, 26 points on secondaries, and my opponent had 24 points, which is the game. That's what it came down to, those 2 points there. But yeah, that was, we both could have done much better. So, it just goes to show you, that Nachman Data, man, having to roll that makes a big difference, you know? You can't just scoot around with the bikes and stuff. Maybe larger squads of bikes is the way to go if you're looking to do that. Maybe that's something I'll have to give a shot going forward. But maybe just try engage in all fronts, you know? I would have done a lot better with engage in fronts. I think both of us would have done better with engage in all fronts. So, yeah. Man, but a brutal, brutal game, but a ton of fun. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Jason. Until next time, stay safe and have fun.